everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a DIY Dollar Tree Farmhouse Autumn banner redo. We're going to use a banner that was from the summertime, the luau one, and we're going to use a Halloween banner that just came out. It's felt, because what's better between Halloween and summertime than autumn, right? This is what the banner looks like. It has spiders and ghosts and all these cute little things on there. And then we're going to embellish it with leaves, but you really can embellish it with whatever you want. If you saw the thumbnail picture, this is a very simple project. Of course, you're going to need glue, and you may need another piece of jute. Depends on how you want to hang it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to start peeling the letters off of this banner. Now, I have done this lots of times on our channel before. The letters sometimes come off super cleanly, sometimes don't. Sometimes you have to pick glue. I think probably if you run your hair dryer on it, it probably comes off fairly easy. But I wanted to show you that it doesn't make a difference, because once you flip them over, they're pretty clean on the other side. Now, you could get sort of like a factory defect where you'll have one that's actually gross on one side, on the other side, but really for the most part, they're simply glued on there, and once you peel the paper, it's nice and clean on the other side. So I just flipped this one over. The word fall obviously has 4 letters. I want to tell you that if you don't like the orange, Megan from Glue Guns and Roses actually did this, where she actually cut letters out of white paper or poster board and put them on the fall banner for that more neutral look. But I was really loving this happy Halloween sign with the orange felt. I described it in my haul. It's a very red orange. I like it. It's very autumn orange. It's not a very bright pumpkin-y orange is what I'm trying to say. So I thought it would go really nicely for fall. And this is a very simple DIY. People always ask me about lettering and doing this and doing that, and this one is so simple. You basically just need to take the cat, I think it was, off the H, and I think it was a ghost on the Y, and both of those letters are the same frontwards and backwards. So if you do leave a little residue, it's okay. You can flip the H over and you can flip the Y over. The APP doesn't have any letters on them. Okay, and then from the word Halloween, we're going to use the ALL, and then we're going to take one of the E's and we're going to transfigure it into an F. I actually cut mine really, really neatly, because I was thinking that if I couldn't find this banner again, I could probably just glue the little felt figurines onto like those little clothespins from the Dollar Tree, and I could transform the banner, and then I would just have to like attach the E part again. But I ended up finding another one in my store. Praise the Lord. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, this is hung on a black satin ribbon, and my option, like I mentioned before, is to change it to just jute twine. This is jute twine from the Dollar Tree. Again, you want to make it as big as the space that you're fitting it into. I may, and you'll see when we put the leaves on at the end, the leaves are just, the wire is just folded over the jute. I may switch the color of the leaves out. I know that I have more with my autumn decor that I could pull out when I get that box down from the attic. But right now I just have the natural colored ones and the green ones, but I was hoping to have one of the orange ones would be pretty instead. There's just a lot of the 2 colors. I just wanted to mix it up a little bit. But anyway, I digress. So when I go and feed this jute through the word happy, this is a silly perfectionist thing in me, but there's these, sometimes you have the little tiny pieces of felt that came out of the holes attached. If you have them, I put them off to the side and save them, because when we glue the word fall onto the banner, you can use them to fill those spaces back in again. It just looks a little bit more complete. That's what I'm doing right here. I'm just taking all those little tiny circles and putting them off to the side. I don't know, I'm weird. But then we're going to take that E and we're going to cut the bottom off. And what I also did was I rounded, I'll show you here, the right side to match the curve on the left side. So the original E had sort of a square connection from the side, basically the side of the letter to the bottom of the letter. But but the edges of those cute little, like, I know there's a name for it, those little flourishes on the letters, they're kind of rounded. So I just mimicked it from the left side to the right side. I'm sure you guys could do that. That's not a problem. So now that I have all the banners turned over, I'm gluing the word fall on. Make sure you protect underneath because this is a very open weave burlap and the glue will go through. And of course I forgot to put my glue mat down the first few letters, but you guys will forgive me, right? And then what I did was I peeled the glue off the table, and then I decided before I went any further I should get that cutting mat. Now these are the Dollar Tree 2-pack cutting mats. If you've been around my channel for a while, you know I use them for just about everything. But what I did was I made sure I basically made all the letters just a few stitch rows of burlap above the point at the bottom, made them even left to right, and you could see there that's where I filled in the hole. For some of them I actually took the tip of the glue gun and I put glue down in the holes before I put the little felt down. Now oddly enough, 4 letters, 2 holes each, 8 little circles. You know I had 7, right? So for the last out I had to go and just cut a little piece of felt off because felt is very forgiving with its shape. I tried to cut one that would look circular-ish, but it managed to stuff it down and they're okay. Now the only other thing that I did that might be different is the actual, because I turned the banner around, the jute came from behind the banner, around the front of the banner, and back out the back of the banner. What I did was when I restrung the word happy, I repeated that. So I came in from behind the letter, went across the letter, and then back out the back of the letter, if that makes any sense. And yeah, that's really all you have to do. You could string these on one long string and then make them in opposite directions. That's just a little bit more difficult. I just figured for ease and did not have to string the banner again, we'll just go ahead and create 2 separate pieces. This way you can hang them wherever you want. So now I did mention we were going to embellish these. These are the burlap leaves from the Dollar Tree. We just took 2 of the burlap leaves. I did want to show you there, if you can't find the banner, these letters do fit on these leaves almost perfectly. So you can still get the effect. You could just get it with leaves instead of just a banner. And the package of leaves comes with 5, so you'll have plenty. If you can't find the burlap banner anymore, you can try to use the leaves and then embellish them with something else. So I'm just taking 2 of the big leaves. I wanted to bring some burlap up to the word happy. So all I'm doing is I'm taking the wire. It's already bent. It comes bent in the package. All I did was hook it onto the jute. I didn't even pinch it. I just hooked it over the jute. And then space your letters out and fit your space how you want. Now again, I don't know if I'm going to keep the plain burlap. I might do a double layer. I might take like maybe perhaps an orange or a green oak leaf and put it over the maple leaf, which would be really cute in my opinion, a couple of different layers. Or perhaps hang one of the different kinds of leaves on the bottom, on the sides of the fall banner. But that's it. This is it. I told you it was easy. Almost one of these ones I'm ashamed to teach you how to make this. So hopefully you really enjoyed this tutorial. If you do, give this video a thumbs up. If you have any questions at all, go ahead and share it with friends and family. Anybody who might be interested in making this fall banner. And if you haven't yet, click subscribe. And when you do, a little bell will pop up. When you ring that bell, YouTube will let you know whenever I upload a new video. And as always, you guys take care. God bless. And I'll see you next time. Bye.